Hello crafters, I'm JanB and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I'd like to show you the swaps I received when I went on the recent Stampin' Up incentive trip to Thailand. Sometime before the trip we were invited to join in doing swaps. It was totally optional and we were invited to do either cards or 3D projects or both. I elected to do both. So I have swaps here to show you cards and 3D. We are requested to make 26 of each. That is so that one of each can go to Stampin' Up to put on the display board so everybody gets to see all of the swaps. And then the 25 cards and the 25 3D, they get swapped by Stampin' Up. I don't know how they organise it, but they do an absolutely amazing job. The swaps I've got, I'm really pleased with. The only difference I have noticed between when we swap, when we go to on stage local and on stage live, we're asked to do a recipe to go in with our swap so we know what products have been used, but that doesn't seem to have happened with the incentive trip. Whether that's because it's something that's just specific to the Europe market or not, I don't know. But I've been through them all and I've picked out the stamp sets that each of them have used, and I think I have will be giving you enough information for you to be able to case these. I will tell you who has made each project. And if you have more questions about a particular card or 3D, if you could just note the time of the video and then email me or leave a note in the box below, so that I don't have to sit and watch the whole video all the way through to find what it is that you'd like to know more about. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the 3D, the cards first of all. And this card was made by Susan Lacroix from the US, and the stamp set she's used for this is Grown with Love. It's not a stamp set that I have, but it is definitely on my wish list now. I've had a closer look at the stamp set and it is really lovely, and it also comes with coordinating dies, and the colours used here I believe are Always Artichoke, Berry Burst, and Susan has also gone over the flowers with Wink of Stella Clear Glitter. I don't know if that's showing up on... Yes, it is. And you can also see that she has used silver embossing powder on the watering can. The embossing folder that she's used here is our dynamic embossing folder called Layering Leaves. This card uses the Lemon Zest stamp set, again not one that I have, but when I see cards like this I do think that maybe I should, because it's just so nice and bright and summery. It's lovely. It's made by Kathleen Chapman, again from the US. The stamp set I believe does come with, it's a punch I believe that this comes with. And there's a new punch being used there which is called the Starburst. Very nice card. This one only uses a stamp set for the sentiment and for this, and the It's a Good Day comes from Best Birds, and the Let's Celebrate comes from Confetti Celebration. But the main feature of this is punch art, doing the Minnie Mouse using circle punches. Really good idea, that. Very good idea. And this was made by Sherry Brown from the US. In fact, Sherry is from Orlando, Florida, which is Disneyland, Disney World. In fact, I'm going through these, and the first 3 out of the first 4 cards I haven't got the stamp sets. I don't have this one either, but that's really very striking. This was made by Brandy Barnard from the US. She actually works at the head office, I believe. and the sentiment here comes from Great Big Greetings, and I forgot to have a look to see what that one comes from. I've got an idea it might be Timeless Textures. This one is from Eastern Promise, I know that, I have this one. The saying is from Beautiful Bouquet, and what she's done is she's done some in the blue, which I think is midnight, I'll say midnight navy, night of midnight, no, something, night of navy, night of navy, there we go, and also a yellowy greeny colour which I suspect is lemon lime twist, looking at the paper, but that's really very nice as well. This is one of our two of our new colours actually, the lemon lime twist and the berry burst. This has been made by Laurie Mueller. I don't know where she's from, but there's that one. And this card, another one, another stamp set I don't have. This is Dare to Dream, and this is Dare to Dream, all of these, and this is Best Badge Punch. And this was made by Julie Davidson. Again, doesn't say where she's from. This, I think, has been using the embossing paste that is new in their catalogue, which I do have, but I haven't actually had a go with it yet. I really must. And again, a stamp set that I don't have. The stamp set is called Quirky Critters, and it's been made by Robin Carden, who, again, doesn't say where she's from. This is a beautiful card. This is from the Climbing Orchid stamp set, which has coordinating dies with it. And this was made by Elizabeth Couvet from France. Beautiful card, love that. I love the striking of the black and white with this pop of colour. It's really lovely. Another one I don't have the stamp set, the Piggy set, but this is really, really effective. I love these two colours together, and again, this is on my wish list, this ribbon, I love that. And this was made by Celine Kempton. I would say that she's from the States, judging by the telephone number, but beautiful card. I know this one. This is Delightful Daisy. I've used this one so much. It's really beautiful, really lovely. And who is this? This is Lisa Motakis from the US, and she's used the Delightful Daisy stamp set to stamp at the background there. Don't know, can you see? My lighting's quite poor today because it's so bright outside, it makes inside that much darker, but it's really very, very effective. And she stamped the daisy twice, punched it out, layered it. Really beautiful. Here's another one with the Delightful Daisy, and this one has been stamped with Versamark by the looks of things, and heat embossed with glitter. Really beautiful. And this has been done with the embossing paste as well. The sentiment comes from Delightful Daisy as well. And this is Lindsay Mahone. Don't know where she's from. This is a nice card. This is the kind of card I always struggle with because I can't ever get the balance. With this, I mean, there are so many different bits and pieces to this, but it all looks, it all flows. I know the back is a background stamp with all of these little bits, but also to have the other bits on it, I think that's really very, very clever. I admire that a lot. So this one, it's used the Lovely Words Thinlits, that's for Friend. Hostess background bits, that's for the one that Oh no, this is the background bits, isn't it? That's right. And postscript background is for all of that main part. So very clever, I admire that. That's by Jenny Cass. Again, don't know where Jenny's from. This is also a lovely word, Thinlits, and this was made by Paula Critchlow, who I believe is from the States. And this one is using the coffee cup framelits, coffee cup stamp set, and the beautiful bouquet has given this. And this is our Foil Frenzy Designer Series paper, which is quite amazing. Very simple card, but very, very striking. I think that's beautiful. And that's by Rhonda Wade, who's in the States. This is another lovely card. I really like this colour. When I first saw it, I thought it was awful, to be honest, because I thought it was going to be really bright, but it's not. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's been paired up with this as one of our new colours. It's absolutely stunning. It's like the colour that was on the orchid over there as well. This stamp set is called Ribbon of Courage. It's been stamped and heat embossed in gold embossing, and then coloured using Berry Burst, and I assume that's powder pink, which is another of our new colours, and I assume that that is the lemon lime twist. Beautiful card. And also the sentiment is from Ribbon of Courage as well. Really lovely. And that was by Lisa Marie Smith, who is from, again, I imagine it's the States. Christmas card. This is really nice. I like this. I didn't recognise this bit here, but it's from one of the newer stamp sets called What's of Occasions. It's got several little things like this with light bulbs with images inside, and it's gone with one of our new Designer Series papers, which is Be Merry. So that's a really nice, bright, cheerful Christmas card. Another Christmas card. There were only two in all of this. This was the second one, and this was made by Angela Mackay from Canada, and the stamp set is called Merry Mistletoe. Very nice. This one's lovely as well. I like this. This stamp set is the Oh So Eclectic. Who's the maker of this? Hattie Walker. Again, I don't know where Hattie is from, but she's used Oh So Eclectic stamp set, Eclectic Layers Thinlits, which is what's been cutting all of these out, and also Hello Friend for the sentiment. That's really nice. I know a lot of people don't like black for greeting cards, but I think when it's used like that, it makes a card really stunning. This card uses the beautiful bouquet stamp set and the beautiful bouquet bunch framelits to cut all of these out. I think that may be our new dynamic. I've got my book open here so I can see this. I think that's Pinewood Planks, one of our dynamic embossing folders. Really lovely, like that. And this is a little bit different in as much as, let's see who it is, Mary Ann Grimmer. What she's done is she's made a small card and then she's layered it onto a larger piece. So I think that comes under the heading of Fancy Fold. So that's nice, it's something a little bit different. And Mary Ann is from the US. This one has used our happy birthday Thinlits. I'm not quite sure how she has achieved this. It's some kind of a sponging effect, and she's also done the Thinlit in black as well and layered it underneath to create the shadow effect. And I like those little hearts placed underneath as well. It's a nice little touch there. So that's really nice. And that was by Sylvia Werner from Germany. Here's another one using the Lovely Words thinlits, the word lovely, and this beautiful lemon lime twist again. And also lovely inside and outside for the sentiment. This here is washi tape, and that from Brenda's home studio, which is in Canada. This is nice, I like this one. I wouldn't have chosen to put these colours together, but they really do look stunning. These are two of our new ink colours. It's Tranquil Tide and is that Berry Burst or Fresh Fig? I think that may be, yes, that's Fresh Fig. And this is one of our new embossing folders too. Really lovely card this. It's made by Sherry Peters. Looks like she's from the US. The rose is from Graceful Gardens, and in that stamp set they've also got a large rose in there, and the sentiment is from Just Add Text. So that's really nice. In fact, all of these are nice. And this is from Coffee Cafe stamp set, and the Cafe, oh no, Lisa Cornwall, she's from the UK, so she has written down what she's used. Coffee Cafe stamp set and Coffee Cups thinlits. Coffee Break DSP, which is this design here. Early Espresso and Pear Pizzazz cardstock. That's that and that. The acetate and all the other bits and pieces, the inks and everything. But what I particularly like about this one, Lisa has done, is she's done this coffee mug, and in the stamp set, to me, I saw those as sugar cubes, but Lisa's used them as ice cubes, so you got iced coffee there. What a brilliant idea that is. And this has got the acetate over it, this one. Really lovely, I like that. And this one, again, I don't have these thinlits, but it was from a flower, and let's see, who is this person first of all, before I talk about she. Kim Huffman from the States. So she used the Ribbon of Courage stamp set, and then she die cut these two flower heads, which were from Sunshine Wishes thinlits, and used them as butterfly wings. I imagine that's where she's got the antennae from as well. If you know me, you know that I do prefer to see my butterflies with antennae. So I think that's an absolutely amazing job. And also, Kim has used the embossing paste on here. Really lovely. I like those two colours together as well. And these have been die cut out. So really lovely. And then finally, for cards, I have this one, which was made by Kerstin Kreis from Scrap Around in Germany. That's her card. And with this, I'm not really do not have a clue how Kerstin has done this bit. It is actually, as far as I can see, yes it is. It is actually, oh no, I can see. Oh, I've just twigged. This is from the new round punch. I can't think what it's called. I'll try and put the name on. Oh, I can't do that with YouTube anymore, can I? But yes, it's a new punch where it's got the straight edges on the side there with two circles so that you can fold it in half as a tab. And then she's punched two holes there so that she could thread the ribbon through. Being black, I had assumed that this was joined on to one of the black pieces, but I have just seen under these lights that are pounding down on me, I can see the actual circle there. Kirsten has put an amazing amount of work into this, and she has used an amazing amount of stamp sets. For Life Short, that comes from Lemon Zest. Dream and Live Your, that is from Dare to Dream, as is Adventure and Every Day Is. The stars are from Balloon Celebration. I'm not 100% certain about that, but there are stars in that stamp set, so if you wanted to case this card, you would find them there. Time to Celebrate is from Texture Later. The Heart in a Square is from You're Delightful, which is a Hostess stamp set. The Hugs and Kisses, because it's all on the back here as well, Hugs and Kisses, that's Lovely Inside and Out. And P.S. So Glad We're Friends is from You're Delightful, again same as the Hostess set before. But as always, there's always somebody who puts in an amazing amount of work in their swaps, and Kirsten is definitely one of them. This is actual stitching around the edge there. And of course these are the die cuts from Oh So Eclectic. So a lot of hard work's gone into that one, especially when she was making 26 of them. Right, so that's all the cards. Now I'm going to show you the 3D projects. These aren't in any order at all. Right, so the first one is these are corks, so I was able to put a pin in it to hold the card with it. These are corks that have been cut, and I imagine they've been glued together. In fact, yes, they look as if they've been glued together, and then with the ribbon around it, and then circles punched out of our DSP and put on top. And the snowflake there is from Seasonal Layer Thinlits. The DSP is called Be Merry DSP, and that has been made by Dina Lansendorf from the US. And let me just put that back on, because I do like to remember who's made these. And then some coffee. I imagine this has been made with the envelope punch board. This has been made using the coffee cup framelits and the Coffee Cafe stamp set as well. But it's all equally very, very generous. This is a Starbucks coffee, as you can see. So with Dutch and natural cocoa. And this was by Amy Story in the US. This is another project that's been made with the envelope punch board. It has a now file inside. And this was made by Paula Butler. I don't know where Paula is from, but she's used Wood Words stamp set, so that's that bit there, and the wood crate framelits to die cut that bit out. And the colour here is Tranquil Tide. And then we have a cute little 2x3 post-it notepad holder with the little elephant on the front there. This is from the tags, and on the back, right, I couldn't put this with it. This is called A Little Wild stamp set, and it's the one where you can die cut them so that it'll fold in half, so you've got the elephant at the front, elephant at the back. But she has very cleverly put the elephant in between the pad, round the pad rather. Lovely. I like the how she's coloured it as well. Got a bit of pink on here. Very, very girly. Love it. A little bow on the tail as well. I think it was quite appropriate as well. I don't know whether she did all elephants. The set comes with 3 different animals, but elephants was very appropriate considering we were going to Thailand, and most of us went to the animal sanctuary. And this was Celine Kempton, who is from probably, I think, the States. If I get any of these details wrong and it's your swap, please let me know, because I will correct it if I can. Now this one, I really couldn't find this stamp set. It really took me quite a lot. It's from the Sharing Sweet Thoughts, which is our Ronald McDonald stamp set this year. A percentage always goes towards the charity for each sale of this stamp set. And I totally overlooked that, I'm sorry to say. The packet here has been made using the envelope punch board, and here on the outside this has used the new Starburst punch and a circle punch there, and this has been punched out using the classic label punch. And this is made by Candy Rattray. Again, don't know where she's from. And another one from that beautiful little piggy set. Whoops. Stamp set is this little piggy. And this is a pull-up. I call it pull-up chocolate because I always put chocolate in there. But this is chewing gum. If you want to know how this is made, I've actually done a video showing the pull-up chocolate, as I say, pull-up chocolate box, that was what I call it. And it was done on the 25th of November 2015. So if you want to check that out, see how it's done. Very, very easy. More coffee. This is very, very popular set. I haven't actually used it. I do have it, but I haven't used it yet. Have to remedy that. And in here there's a chocolate to go with the coffee thins. This has been punched out with the classic label punch, and the rest is a straight strip scored in appropriate places so that it folds with a gap to take the thickness of the chocolate, and it's closed with a Velcro dot there. That was made by Sandy Reese, who I believe is in the States. Oops. Oh, this is the tab that I was saying about that, I think it was Kirsten, wasn't it? Yeah, that Kirsten had used on here. I think what she has done, let me see if I, yeah. This punch here, this is all one piece. You fold it over, so you've got a tab. And I think what she has done is she punched the two holes in this bit, and then the circle bit she's adhered behind the white piece, so you can't see the circle bit, you can just see that bit sticking out. Very clever. Had me foxed for ages. Now this one doesn't use any stamp sets. It's DSP and our ribbons, and what this is a covered notebook, which is really lovely, and like a little carrying bag as well. And that slides into there, and on here there's one of our Eastern Palace medallion tassels. Beautiful, really beautiful, and it's done like a little handbag, carry bag. It's good, isn't it? And this one, I'm sorry, I don't know what this says, but it's the pop-up book, what do I call it? Twist and pop-up card. So again, if you want to know how that one is made, I have a video, it's video number 219, called Twist and Pop-Up Card, but it's a full size. If you want to know the measurements for the smaller one, I will try and work it out for you. But beautiful, again, what is really becoming my favourite colour. This was made by Irene Wendland from Germany. Another lollipop with, oh, another Christmas. I thought said there were only two, but this is Christmas as well, using the same DSP, which is called Be Merry. It was made by Sandy Carlson, who's from the US, and I think this is Velcro, yes, little Velcro dots inside, and a lollipop, which was held down with glue dots. But that's another nice project, I like that. So many different ideas. Now this one, as you've noticed, I've taken all the cellophane off of everything because I can't stand hearing cellophane rattling on videos. So I've left this one on because it is all part of the presentation of it. I think that's just really, really lovely. The project is a popular one. I'm going to try and undo this without creating too much rustling. There we go. And inside there's a Ghirardelli chocolate. Oh, caramel chocolate, lovely. I often see people using these in their projects on YouTube, and I've never had one, so now I can find out what it's all about. But this is, again, a project I've not done, but it's all done by folding, so I will have to give that a try. Now we have some more Daisy Delights, this time on pegs with magnets on the bottom here. So I think, yeah, there's 3 layers of daisies there, which is what I do. I always do 3 because I think it makes it all nice and full. I like the way that this has been made, so you got one up, one down. In fact, I don't think I've checked out where that came from. I think I overlooked it. Daisy's Punch and Daisy Delight. Maybe it's from Daisy Delight stamp set. But this was made by Renee Kunke. I've probably really butchered your name, sorry about that, but she goes by the name of Water City Stamping and is in the States, I believe. Really nice and fresh and summery, that. And this one is using our layering leaves, our dynamic embossing folder, and I believe the butterfly is from Move Me. Yes, it is. Let's open up, see what's inside. Right, this is the only one that I've found that has used a discontinued product, and that's this here, which is an awful shame because that is just superb. It was in our last spring catalogue and it didn't make it to the annual catalogue, which is a huge shame. But it's a lovely project. There's a little wallet there. The wallet there. And that, oh, another wallet. Yep, that's it. Again, one of those projects where there's a lot of work gone into this. That's a die cut. That's from the mini treat bag dies. Sorry, that one there. So that there are 2 of these kind of things in my swaps. So the elephant was Lucky Elephant. The pocket and the sunglasses was from Pocket Full of Sunshine. And as I say, the mini treat bag, thinlits for the bow, and Move Me thinlits for the butterfly. And this was made by Elodie Bertrand, who goes by Judy's Scraps. And she is from, oh dear, I don't know. She's European, but I don't know which part. Sorry, Elodie. Right, this one is so cute. This is from Laetitia Bourdivet, which I imagine is possibly French. I don't know. But she's used this little piggy stamp set to do the decoration around the side here. She's used one of our little acetate boxes. And what she did was she bought these little pigs and then she used our ribbon to make a little skirt to go around it. Isn't that fabulous? Absolutely gorgeous. And also bear in mind that Letitia would have made 26 of these and travelled with them out to Thailand. So, you know, couldn't have been easy. This is another idea I like as well. Just a flat front, but on the back So simple to make something that actually stands up like that. It's a great idea. Really, really impressed with that. It was made by Meg Loven, who is in the States, and she's used the seasonal layers, thinlits, and colourful seasons stamp sets. This is from Kim Fee, who's in my team, in the Stamping Stars team, sorry, and she has used the Birthday Blossoms stamp set to do these, and then I don't know how you paint on this, so I imagine Kim has used marker pens. I'm not sure, but that's from Kim from the UK. And this is also from Oh So Eclectic stamp set, and also Eclectic Layers Thinlits. And then when you open this one up, you've got 3 pockets like this. So you could use one to put a note in there, one for a greeting and one for a gift card or something like that. I think this is a great idea. It's amazing. I've been a demo for 5 years now, and I'm still seeing new ideas, which is one of the great things about being into paper crafting, whether it's card making or 3D or scrapbooking or anything like that. There's always something new. Let me just tie the bow up on here. There we go. And then this one, the stamp set, I think there's not one that I have. Hopefully I've put the name inside. But the leaves here have been heat embossed with gold. And I think that's one of our stamp sets as well. Can't think of the name of that, but it's individual letters, so you can spell whatever you like, which is fantastic when you're trying to do something like this. So this one opens up, and again it's one of these, opens up the same as the last one that far, but totally different sizes, but then it's a bit different when it comes to this size. And then in here you could have a little notelet, and this was made by Diana Kelvin. The stamp sets she's used are Pop of Paradise, which I believe is this, Brushwork Alphabet, and Labeler Alphabet. That again, you know, a lot of work's gone. Oh, not that one. A lot of work has gone into that. Let me pop that back in there so I don't lose it. That one and that one. And this one, this is more of our Foil Frenzy Designer Series paper. I assume this is to be a photograph frame, because this is acetate here, and you can slide your photograph in there. So the colour scheme on that is ideal for a photograph frame. Well, it would be for me, because I don't like rainbow colours on something like this. Let's see, do I write this down? Eastern Beauty stamp set. So that's that one. And Eastern Medallions Thinlits. What is that? And I think this is lots of labels, die, framelits. And this is our gorgeous, gorgeous glimmer ribbon. This comes in black, powder blue. No, powder pink. And there's a blue colour as well. I've been away from my studio too long, so I've forgotten these things. And this has been made by this is Hattie Walker. I had one of her cards, didn't I? I had her card as well. So that's Hattie Walker, and I don't know where she's from. But thank you for that. That's good idea. And then we had this, which is absolutely beautiful. Really like this one. This has been made with the envelope punch board. And if I undo this, it's taken a bit of a hammering, one, to get it home, and also because I'm so fascinated, I've opened it so many times. Not only that, I'm really pleased with what's inside here. Okay, so the top has been done so that you can pop it down. Okay, like that if it's closed. And then it opens up to reveal what's inside. And this is from somebody in New Zealand who has been amazingly generous. Be careful so I don't tear it. And inside there's a tube of body souffle. So that's really very nice. And the details with it too. So this is from Christine McNichol from New Zealand. Stamps are Daisy Delight, card paper, etc, etc. So really lovely. Thank you very much for that. I can see time is pressing on, so I'll pack that up later. This is another beautiful project that's been made with the envelope punch board, and this was made by Francine Derrien, I would imagine from France. And inside here, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? This is from the medallions. Beautiful punch, no, bouquet front punch framelits and Eastern medallions thinlits. And obviously the layering over, layering circles, the scallop one. So that is really beautiful too, and with the belly band. This is another really lovely box, and inside there are 2 packets of Haribo sweets. The box here has been made with crumb cake, and this one has been made with very vanilla. It's had the pattern stamped on it. The sentiment is from Flirty Flowers. She has also used Awesomely Artistic, Classic Label Punch, which is this bit here, Butterfly Basics, and Happy Birthday Gorgeous. And I also like how she's done the ribbon here. She's used the burlap ribbon there and put lace on top of it. Really super idea. And this one is another one who has used our acetate boxes, one of our acetate boxes, made a belly band for it, and inside she has put a handkerchief, and inside the handkerchief she has put a little tub of Vaseline lip therapy. How kind is that? So do that back up again. There we go. And the last 2, this one is a banner which spells out create, which I thought was absolutely superb. Let's see if I can get all this on the screen. So it's create, there we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Again, you know, when you're making 26 of them, there's a lot of work that's gone in there. So many thanks to, let's see who did this one. This is from Lee Ann Greff. I'm not sure where Lee Ann is from, but that's a really beautiful. And then the final one, this is from Genevieve Coe. And look at that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? It's got some sand in the bottom there, some little shells, and our house with, oh, I didn't write it down, the stamp, no, I've written the wrong thing on there, haven't I? So no, I wonder if I can just quickly find the house. It is the Home Sweet Home Thinlits, but that is just absolutely super. I had a bit of trouble with it getting it home, so the sellotape has been on and off a bit, but I think that is absolutely stunning. How Genevieve managed to get 26 of these out to Thailand, I really don't know. But there we go, that's all my swaps. I'm really thrilled with all of them. I'm not disappointed with any. The amount of work that's gone in, the generosity, as always, is just totally amazing. So I'd like to say a very, very big thank you to everybody. Finally, I would just like to say, if you would like to be part of this and be a Stampin' Up demonstrator, Stampin' Up do have a very special offer at the moment, and you could work yourself up to earn a trip like this. And believe me, they are totally amazing, absolutely awesome. If you'd like to know more about the very special offer Stampin' Up have at the moment, please email me at janb@janbcards.com. Unfortunately, this only applies if you're in the Netherlands, the UK, France, Austria and Germany. That's Stampin' Up rules, I'm afraid. But otherwise, many thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting. Cheerio.